Daily Horoscope Analysis for Taurus. April 27, 2025 General Overview. As the sun continues its journey through your sign, dear Taurus, April 27th brings a significant energy shift that encourages you to step into your personal power. With the sun firmly in Taurus and Mercury forming a supportive trine to Pluto, today presents an opportunity for deep insights and meaningful transformations. The earthy energy of this day resonates perfectly with your natural inclinations, creating a harmonious flow that feels both comforting and energizing. The cosmic atmosphere today carries a unique blend of stability and possibility. Venus, your ruling planet, is dancing with Jupiter, expanding your capacity for joy and abundance. This planetary conversation opens doors to pleasure and prosperity, particularly in areas where you've been cultivating patience. The number 7 appears significant for you today. Pay attention to patterns or occurrences of this number, as they may contain subtle guidance. Emotional landscape. Emotionally, you're experiencing a newfound clarity that feels like the morning fog lifting to reveal a stunning landscape. The quarter moon in Leo is illuminating your fourth house of home and foundations, bringing family matters and domestic concerns into focus. You may feel a gentle tug between your personal needs and family responsibilities, but this tension isn't disruptive, rather, it's productive, helping you establish healthier boundaries. Your emotional resilience is particularly strong today, Taurus. The earthy trine between the moon and your sun sign reinforces your natural steadiness, allowing you to navigate any emotional waves with grace and composure. For those who have been dealing with emotional heaviness recently, today offers a welcome respite and a chance to process feelings from a more centered place. Trust the emotional insights that arise today. They're likely to contain valuable wisdom about your path forward. Love and relationships. In matters of the heart, today's energy is both nurturing and expansive. If you're in a relationship, you and your partner may find yourselves discussing future plans with renewed clarity and purpose. There's a beautiful opportunity to deepen your connection through honest communication about shared dreams. Venus, in a favorable aspect to Saturn, brings a maturity to romantic interactions. You're seeing beyond surface-level attractions to the substantial foundations that truly matter. For single Taurus individuals, today's planetary alignment supports meaningful connections rather than fleeting encounters. You might find yourself magnetically drawn to someone who challenges your mind as much as they stir your heart. An unexpected conversation could reveal surprising compatibility with someone you've known in a different context. Be open to connections that form slowly and authentically, rather than those that burst into flame quickly. Existing relationships benefit from a renewed appreciation for the little things that make your bond special. Take time today to acknowledge the quiet ways your loved ones support you and express your gratitude openly. A small gesture of appreciation could significantly strengthen an important relationship in your life. Career and finances. Professionally, April 27th highlights your natural talents for creating stability and building lasting value. With Mercury enhancing your communication skills, it's an excellent day for presentations, important discussions, or negotiations. Your words carry extra weight today, so use them intentionally, particularly when discussing matters related to compensation or recognition of your contributions. Financially, the Venus-Jupiter aspect brings potential for unexpected gains or opportunities, particularly through creative ventures or investments you've been nurturing for some time. This isn't about quick windfalls, but rather the organic growth that comes from consistent effort. Pay attention to financial insights or advice that comes your way today. There may be valuable information hidden in casual conversations. The second house of finances is particularly activated today, making it an excellent time to review your resources, reconsider your relationship with material security, and potentially make adjustments to your financial plans. Trust your innate Taurian skill for identifying true value rather than being swayed by flashy but insubstantial opportunities. Health and vitality. Physically, today's energy supports sustainable approaches to well-being rather than extreme measures. Your vitality is connected to how grounded you feel in your body. Earth-centered activities like gardening, hiking, or simply walking barefoot on grass could provide surprising benefits to your overall sense of wellness. The throat chakra, your Taurus-ruled energy center, may be particularly sensitive today, so gentle neck stretches and staying hydrated are simple but effective self-care practices. There's a strong connection between emotional and physical well-being for you today. Practices that address both, such as mindful movement or breath work, will yield the greatest benefits. If you've been pushing yourself too hard recently, today offers permission to slow down and honor your body's need for rest and replenishment. Listen closely to what your physical form is communicating. It contains wisdom that your analytical mind might otherwise miss. Creative and spiritual practices that engage your senses will be particularly rewarding today. Consider aromatherapy, sound healing, or tactile artistic expressions as ways to nurture your whole self. The earth element that governs your sign is particularly supportive of healing and regeneration today. Personal growth and spirituality. Spiritually, April 27th opens a window for meaningful introspection and personal discovery. You're particularly attuned to the subtle rhythms of nature today, which can serve as a powerful metaphor for your own growth cycles. There's wisdom in embracing the Taurian understanding that meaningful transformations often happen slowly, organically, and with respect for natural timing. Your intuition is heightened today, particularly regarding decisions about your personal path and purpose. Pay attention to recurring thoughts, symbols, or patterns that emerge in your awareness. They contain important guidance about next steps on your journey. Journaling or meditative practices could yield particularly valuable insights, especially if you focus on questions about what truly matters to you at your core. For Taurus individuals engaged in creative pursuits, today brings a beautiful fusion of inspiration and practicality. You're able to channel abstract ideas into concrete forms with unusual ease. This is an excellent day for artistic expression, particularly in mediums that engage your heightened sensory awareness: music, tactile arts, or anything that brings beauty into tangible form. Social connections and community. Socially, you may find yourself drawn to more intimate gatherings rather than large social events today. Quality over quantity is your relationship theme, with meaningful one-on-one conversations providing the most satisfaction. There's potential for a significant connection with someone who shares your values but approaches life from a different perspective. This contrast could prove illuminating for both of you. Your natural diplomacy is enhanced today, making it an excellent time to bridge divides or heal minor rifts in your social circle. You have a gift for finding common ground without compromising what matters most. This skill could be particularly valuable in family dynamics, where your steadying influence helps transform potential conflicts into productive conversations. Community involvement or causes aligned with your values could also call for your attention today. Your practical approach to making a difference is exactly what's needed, particularly in matters related to environmental concerns, food security, or creating beautiful shared spaces. Your Taurian gift for nurturing growth, whether in gardens, relationships, or community projects, is a valuable contribution to your broader circle. Looking ahead, as you move forward from April 27th, carry with you the grounded wisdom and renewed clarity this day has offered. The coming week brings opportunities to implement insights gained today, particularly regarding your authentic priorities and how your daily choices align with your deeper values. The seeds planted now, whether literal or metaphorical, have strong potential to flourish if given consistent attention. Remember that your Taurian superpower is the ability to create lasting beauty and value through patient, persistent effort. The cosmic energies of April 27th have reinforced this natural strength, providing both the inspiration and practical support to make meaningful progress on your most important paths. Trust the process, dear Taurus. The stars are supporting your journey today and in the days ahead, encouraging you to move at your own pace while remaining open to the unexpected gifts that come from occasional detours. Your path is unfolding exactly as it should, with each step revealing the next in perfect time. The celestial landscape on April 27, 2025, creates a fascinating planetary tableau for Taurus natives. The sun sits comfortably at 7 degrees in your sign, radiating powerful birth energy and enhancing your natural Taurian traits. This solar position amplifies your desire for stability and material comfort while strengthening your resolve. With the sun firmly in your first house, your identity and personal projects receive cosmic spotlight and support. Your ruling planet, Venus, finds itself in a harmonious position in Gemini, activating your second house of resources and values. This placement creates an interesting dynamic where your financial intuition is heightened, though you may feel drawn toward more variable investments than usual. Mercury, positioned at 15 degrees Taurus, forms a conjunction with your sun, bringing mental clarity and improved communication skills specifically related to personal matters and self-expression. This is particularly notable as Mercury in your sign grants you the rare ability to articulate your typically steadfast, but sometimes unexpressed thoughts. Mars traverses through Cáncer on this day, activating your third house of communication and short journeys. This creates a protective, emotionally charged quality to your interactions and may prompt you to defend your ideas with unusual passion. Jupiter, the great benefic, continues its journey through Gemini in your second house, expanding financial opportunities but cautioning against overindulgence, a crucial consideration for your Venus-ruled sensibilities. Saturn maintains its position in Pisces, creating a square aspect to your sun. This generates productive tension in your 10th house of career and public reputation, challenging you to build more sustainable structures in your professional life. Uranus, still in the later degrees of Taurus, continues its 7-year revolutionary journey through your sign, triggering unexpected personal revelations particularly related to your physical body and self-image. This position suggests unexpected shifts in how you present yourself to the world. Neptune in Aries forms a sextile to your sun, activating your 11th house of community and future aspirations. This aspect softens the typically pragmatic Taurian approach with moments of idealism and inspiration, particularly in group settings. Pluto, having recently entered Aquarius, occupies your 10th house of career and public standing, initiating a transformative period in your professional life that feels particularly potent on this day. The moon, moving through Scorpio, your opposite sign, creates a full moon-like energy that illuminates your 7th house of partnerships and open relationships. This opposition between your sun and the transiting moon highlights relationship dynamics and creates emotional intensity in all one-on-one connections. The lunar nodes fall across your 4th-10th house axis, highlighting tensions between home and career matters. Particularly significant is the north node in your 10th house, suggesting destiny-oriented developments in your professional sphere. Chiron in Aries forms a sextile with your sun, offering healing opportunities around self-identity and personal confidence. Black Moon Lilith in Cáncer aspects your Mercury, potentially bringing subconscious or repressed communication patterns to light. A notable T-square forms between Mercury in Taurus, Saturn in Pisces, and the Moon in Scorpio, creating tension that primarily affects your communication style, career obligations, and relationship needs. This configuration demands balance between self-expression, responsibility, and emotional connection. The part of fortune falls in your 5th house, suggesting that creative self-expression brings particular benefits today. The most significant planetary aspect of the day is a trine between Venus in Gemini and Mars in Cáncer, creating harmonious flow between your resources and your communication style. This favorable aspect supports financial discussions and negotiations with siblings or neighbors. For Taurus individuals born between April 27 and May 1, this solar return day carries particular significance, with the transiting sun conjoining your natal sun. The asteroid Pallas, Athena, conjoins your sun, enhancing strategic thinking and pattern recognition. The fixed star Algol approaches alignment with Uranus in your sign, suggesting the potential for dramatic revelations or breakthroughs, particularly related to resources or talents you've previously undervalued. With the Sun firmly in your sign at 7 degrees Taurus on April 27, 2025, your natural communication style receives a significant boost. Mercury, positioned at the final degrees of your sign, forms a harmonious trine with Pluto in Capricorn, deepening your words with persuasive power and psychological insight. This alignment grants your speech a compelling quality that others find difficult to ignore or resist. Your thoughts penetrate to the core of matters, making this an excellent day for important discussions that require both diplomacy and directness. Venus, your ruling planet, dancing through curious Gemini in your second house, adds versatility to your typically steadfast communication approach. You might surprise yourself by articulating ideas with more flexibility and adaptability than usual. This planetary arrangement supports conversations about values, resources, and material concerns, allowing you to express financial needs with unusual clarity. The Moon in analytical Virgo forms a productive sextile to your Sun, helping you balance emotional expression with practical communication. Your words carry emotional intelligence without becoming overly sentimental. When addressing colleagues or authority figures, your communication style projects reliability and thoughtfulness. Neptune's influence from Aries in your 12th house suggests your intuition significantly enhances your communication today. Trust those subtle impressions that arise during conversations. They contain valuable insights. Writing flows particularly well under this influence, especially journaling or creative expression that draws from your subconscious wisdom. Mars in Cáncer in your third house of communication intensifies your protective instincts when speaking about home, family, or personal matters. Be mindful that this position can sometimes make you sound defensive when discussing sensitive topics. Softening your approach with genuine questions will prevent miscommunications. Jupiter in Gemini expands your vocabulary and brightens your wit, making this an excellent day for presentations, pitches, or any situation requiring verbal dexterity. Your ability to find the perfect word or turn of phrase is enhanced, particularly when discussing practical matters or explaining complex concepts. Communication technologies work favorably for you today. Digital messages, emails, and social media posts have a stronger impact than usual, making this an ideal time to update profiles, send important correspondence, or create content that represents your authentic self. When expressing creative ideas, the Saturn-Mercury quintile suggests disciplining your thoughts before sharing them. Taking a few moments to organize your thinking will result in clearer, more impactful communication. Your words carry weight today, particularly with those who respect tradition and experience. A subtle Uranus aspect brings occasional flashes of brilliant insight to your communication. These moments might arrive unexpectedly during conversations, so keep a notes app handy to capture these valuable ideas before they fade. Your listening skills are particularly sharp today. You'll pick up nuances and subtleties in others' communication that might typically escape notice. This makes it an excellent day for negotiations, mediations, or heart-to-heart conversations where understanding the unspoken is as important as hearing the words themselves. For maximum communication effectiveness, schedule important conversations between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., when the Virgo moon forms its most harmonious aspects to planets in your sign. During this window, your words align perfectly with your intentions, minimizing the risk of being misunderstood. Avoid communication about deeply personal matters after 9 p.m., when the moon squares Pluto, potentially triggering defensive reactions in yourself or others. Phone calls and video conferences go particularly well today, as your voice carries warmth and authority that transmits effectively through these mediums. In-person conversations benefit from your grounded physical presence, which reinforces your verbal message with congruent body language. The sun firmly in your sign brings a powerful financial alignment that heightens your natural talents for resource management. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter, opening channels for monetary growth and prosperity. This cosmic configuration particularly favors you in areas of passive income and long-term investments. You're experiencing an energy that supports wealth building through patient, methodical approaches rather than risky ventures. The moon in Capricorn activates your sector of expansion and higher learning, suggesting financial opportunities may come through educational pursuits or from distant sources. Consider how international markets or foreign investments might serve your portfolio today. There's a practical energy supporting sound financial decisions that align with your long-term security goals. Mercury's position indicates sharp mental clarity around money matters. You're finding yourself able to see nuances in contracts or financial arrangements that might typically escape notice. This is an excellent day to review investment statements or meet with financial advisors, as your attention to detail is heightened. Trust your analytical abilities when assessing financial information. Mars in Virgo brings industrious energy to your creative sector, suggesting that monetizing a hobby or passion project could yield surprising returns. Don't dismiss creative approaches to income generation today. They have particular cosmic support. Your practical creativity could open up an entirely new revenue stream if you're willing to put in the initial effort. Saturn's influence encourages discipline with resources. While opportunities for growth exist, they'll require structured approaches rather than impulsive actions. The planetary alignment supports methodical wealth building rather than get-rich-quick schemes. This is about building financial foundations that will support you for years to come. Uranus, continuing its long transit through your sign, might trigger unexpected financial insights or opportunities. Stay open to innovative approaches to increasing your wealth, particularly those involving technology or sustainable resources areas where progressive Uranus feels most at home. Some Taurians might discover surprising new investment opportunities in green technologies or digital assets. The Venus-Jupiter trine particularly benefits those involved in real estate, agriculture, food industries, banking, or luxury goods, all sectors with natural affinity to your earth sign qualities. If you work in these areas, be especially alert to opportunities for advancement or profitable connections. Your natural understanding of value and quality gives you an edge in negotiations. Financially, you're encouraged to balance your conservation instincts with calculated risks. The planetary positions support careful expansion rather than extreme caution. Consider allocating a specific portion of resources to higher-yield investments while maintaining your secure foundation. This balanced approach honors both your need for security and your desire for growth. Networking proves financially beneficial today. Jupiter's influence expands opportunities through social connections, while Venus ensures your natural charm helps facilitate beneficial agreements. Business lunches, industry gatherings, or even casual social events could lead to profitable connections. Someone in your extended network may introduce you to a valuable financial opportunity. For Taurians in business, customer relationships take center stage. The planetary alignment suggests increased revenue through improved client experiences or personalized services. Investments in customer relationship management could yield significant returns. Your natural ability to create comfort and security can be monetized through thoughtful service enhancements. Regarding expenses, the stars indicate potential outlays related to home or family may arise. These shouldn't be viewed negatively. They represent investments in your foundation and security, values dear to your sign. Just ensure any home-related expenditures are planned rather than impulsive. What seems like an expense today may actually be building equity for tomorrow. The day's energy supports financial planning with a 3 to 5 year horizon. The Capricorn moon enhances your ability to create realistic projections and milestone-based goals. Set aside time to map your medium-term financial journey, particularly regarding debt reduction, major purchases, or investment growth targets. This planning session could reveal opportunities you hadn't previously recognized. Pay special attention to passive income streams today. The planetary positions favor setting up systems that generate revenue with minimal ongoing effort. Dividend stocks, rental properties, digital products, or royalty arrangements all receive cosmic support. Your patient nature is perfectly suited to investments that mature and produce over time. For employed Taurians, the day's aspects highlight opportunities for compensation discussions. If you've been considering asking for a raise or negotiating benefits, the planets align to support your case, especially if you come prepared with concrete examples of your value contribution. Your practical approach to showcasing your worth will be particularly effective today. Entrepreneurial bulls find their intuition about market trends particularly accurate today. Trust your instincts about where consumer interests are heading, especially in tangible goods or services that provide comfort, security, or physical pleasure, all Taurian domains. You might identify an emerging market need before others recognize its potential. Financially cautious Taurians might feel tension between saving and investing. The cosmic message encourages calculated growth moves rather than keeping all resources in low-yield security. Your financial acumen is heightened, allowing you to make more confident decisions about resource allocation. This is a day to consider whether some of your safe money might work harder for you elsewhere. Venus forms a subtle aspect to Neptune, suggesting potential confusion around a financial matter involving shared resources or partnerships. Double-check details in any financial agreements today, particularly those involving others' money or joint ventures. Read the fine print and ask clarifying questions before committing resources. The planetary position suggests avoiding luxury purchases today unless they represent genuine investments. Your appreciation for quality could be manipulated by clever marketing. Distinguish between true value and superficial appeal when considering significant expenditures. Ask yourself if this purchase will hold or increase its value over time. Financial communications receive supportive energy. Discussions about money with partners, family members, or business associates are likely to be productive and lead to concrete planning. Share your financial vision and listen to others' perspectives to create stronger collaborative approaches. A conversation you initiate today could lead to a profitable joint venture. For those considering real estate transactions, the day's energy supports research and evaluation rather than final commitments. Gather information, compare options, and strengthen your negotiating position. Actual purchases or sales would be better executed after Mercury's upcoming transition, but today is ideal for due diligence and information gathering. Tax or insurance matters may require attention today. The Capricorn moon supports administrative financial tasks, making this an excellent time to ensure compliance or optimize coverage. Small adjustments in these areas could yield significant long-term benefits. Consider meeting with a tax professional to identify deductions or credits you might have overlooked. Digital financial tools receive favorable aspects. Consider exploring cryptocurrency, automated investing platforms, or financial technology that streamlines your money management. While you typically prefer tangible assets, the cosmic alignment supports diversification into digital realms. Even conservative Taurians might benefit from allocating a small portion of their portfolio to emerging technologies. Your natural resources extend beyond money today. Consider how your skills, network, or physical possessions might be leveraged for financial gain. The stars support creative resource utilization, perhaps renting equipment you own, consulting based on your expertise, or connecting others for mutual benefit. Your practical abilities have monetary value beyond your primary income source. Financial boundaries may need reinforcement. With Jupiter expanding opportunities, you might feel pressure to lend, invest, or spend in ways that compromise your security. The Saturn influence reminds you to maintain healthy financial boundaries, even amid abundant prospects. It's okay to say no to financial requests that don't align with your goals. Trust emerges as a financial theme today. The planetary positions highlight the importance of working with trustworthy advisors and partners. Your intuition about who deserves your financial confidence is particularly strong. Honor these insights when making decisions about financial collaborations. If something feels off about a potential deal, take that feeling seriously. For Taurians handling family finances, the cosmic energy supports creating or refining inheritance plans, educational funds, or family budgets. Your natural talent for nurturing growth extends to securing your loved one's financial future. Small, consistent investments in family financial security will compound significantly over time. Investments in health and well-being receive favorable aspects. While not traditional financial expenditures, resources allocated to improving physical and mental wellness represent sound investments in your most important asset, yourself. These investments enable sustained earning power and reduced medical expenses, creating long-term financial benefits. The financial lessons available today connect to patience, a Taurian virtue. The planets remind you that sustainable wealth grows like the crops of your earth sign, with proper preparation, regular attention, and appropriate time to mature. Resist pressures for immediate financial gratification in favor of steady, sustainable growth that aligns with your values. As the sun continues its journey through your sign on April 27, 2025, Taurus, you're experiencing a remarkable alignment of fortunate energies that deserve your attention. With Venus, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your sector of hidden talents, the universe is opening doors that have long remained closed. This celestial configuration is particularly auspicious for matters relating to personal resources and talents that you might have undervalued. Your ability to recognize worth, both material and intangible, is heightened today. The areas where fortune smiles upon you are especially noteworthy. Your financial intuition is sharper than usual, making this an excellent day for investment decisions or reassessing your portfolio. You might notice opportunities that others overlook, particularly in stable, long-term assets that align with your practical nature. The second house of values and possessions receives beneficial aspects, suggesting unexpected financial gains or the discovery of something valuable you already own, but haven't fully appreciated. Beyond material concerns, your creative expression is another fortunate area today. With Mercury forming a sextile to Neptune, your artistic sensibilities are heightened. Any creative projects, whether they involve music, cooking, gardening, or visual arts, will benefit from an inspired touch that elevates them beyond the ordinary. This is an excellent day to trust your aesthetic judgment. Your body awareness also becomes a fortunate area. The moon in your sixth house of health and daily routines amplifies your natural connection to physical sensibilities. Listen to what your body is telling you. It's guiding you toward choices that will enhance your well-being and vitality. Any adjustments you make to your self-care routines today have an increased chance of becoming sustainable habits. Relationship harmony creates another pocket of good fortune. With Venus blessing your interactions, connections with loved ones flow with unusual ease. This is particularly evident in romantic partnerships, where understanding runs deeper than words. Single Taurus individuals might find themselves attracting admirers who truly appreciate their authentic qualities rather than superficial attributes. Your home environment emerges as a sanctuary of good fortune today. Any efforts to beautify or organize your living space will yield satisfying results that exceed expectations. You might discover the perfect decorative element or furniture arrangement that transforms your home's energy. The ancestral wisdom accessible to you today shouldn't be underestimated. Family traditions or knowledge passed down through generations could provide unexpected solutions to current challenges. Your capacity for pleasure stands out as particularly fortunate. While this is always a Taurian strength, today it's magnified, allowing you to derive profound satisfaction from sensory experiences that others might take for granted. Whether it's savoring a meal, enjoying physical touch, or appreciating beautiful surroundings, your ability to be fully present in the moment becomes a gateway to genuine contentment. Your professional reputation receives beneficial aspects, with senior colleagues or authority figures more likely to recognize your contributions. Without actively seeking attention, you might find that your work naturally stands out for its quality and thoroughness. This is an excellent day to complete important projects or present your ideas to decision makers. Educational pursuits and intellectual exploration benefit from Jupiter's expansive influence. Your mind is particularly receptive to new information, especially in practical fields that have tangible applications. Any study or research undertaken today will yield valuable insights that serve you well in the future. Your natural talents for creating stability and security become particularly valuable resources. In a world of uncertainty, your grounded presence acts as an anchor for others. This ability to provide calm reassurance might lead to opportunities where your steadying influence is not just appreciated, but rewarded. For Taurus entrepreneurs or those involved in business ventures, product development receives favorable aspects. Your instinct for what will have lasting appeal in the marketplace is heightened, making this an excellent day to refine designs or features that will enhance user experience. Lastly, your connection to the natural world serves as a fortunate area today. Time spent outdoors, particularly in settings that engage all your senses, will replenish your energy and spark insights that might elude you in artificial environments. Gardens, parks, forests, or any location where you can feel the earth beneath your feet will act as sources of inspiration and renewal. To maximize these fortunate areas, approach the day with receptivity rather than force. The opportunities presenting themselves require your recognition more than your effort. Trust your natural rhythms, follow what brings you genuine pleasure, and remember that sometimes the most valuable discoveries happen when you're simply being yourself, embodying the steady, appreciative presence that makes Taurus such a grounding force in the zodiac. The social landscape for Taurus on April 27, 2025, appears particularly vibrant as Venus forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter. This celestial configuration opens doors to meaningful connections and expands your social circle in unexpected ways. Your natural Taurian warmth and reliability are magnified today, making you a magnetic presence in any gathering. People are drawn to your grounded energy and practical wisdom. With Mercury positioned in your communication